So Liquid Fnatic, what do we think here, boys? I would imagine Liquid should be the favorites coming into this one.
Yeah, I picked Liquid ahead of time.
We picked Fnatic yesterday.
It's a best of one, though. I mean, anyone can win these, to be fair.
I think we talked about it more on like a consistency level. Like Liquid kind of have some games where they look like Team Liquid, and they have a lot of games where they don't look like Team Liquid. So.
Right.
Well, you can't be right if you picked Fnatic because it would mean I'm wrong. Because I said Liquid will win TI, and I'm never wrong. So
okay, fair.
So you are wrong.
Why are we even here if you know who's going to win and you're never wrong?
Because we entertain the people.
We're
I can't wait for somebody to buy a heart this game, just so you can.
I mean, as long as it's not live stream, that's fine.
No.
Well, let's count the no's. Let's count them.
All right, let's count them. If
Double digits?
If there's less than 5,
less than that's
you have to buy me dinner tonight.
Wow.
Well, I'm
okay,
sure.
MOONDUCK will buy.
Yeah, that's.
It's already happening anyway.
No,
So
I mean Shane.
Deal. Oh, Shane
From his
has
purse, we're going to Gordon.
I don't have that kind of cash.
I mean, you bought lots of proteins.
Hey, Black, you do eat a lot.
5 seconds remaining.
I do.
Yeah, you have like double meals.
I mean, you gotta eat big to get big.
The Dire get a ban.
Doesn't work for me, but moving on. Ogre Magi banned.
It's a different kind of big.
Here's the Radiant ban.
Muscular.
Big bone.
Man, I want to cast an Alchemist game.
No,
If
you
they're
don't.
wearing a cork shirt, they'll pop up soon enough.
It's the dream for
Because
you.
all I talk about is Ags, like the whole game. Like, ooh, wonder who's going to get Ags.
But he never even buys it for his team.
He's
because
buying an Aghanim
It's just the idea of it.
No, the game just ends in 25 minutes because he's 6 slotted.
Black, stop ruining this cast.
That counts as a no, in my opinion.
What? That definitely does not count as a
Yeah,
no.
you just said no. Actually, you did, because I said I wanted to cast
But
Alchemist. No, you don't.
You said the different. No.
Gang, I want to bring up a different hero. What's going on with Wisp right now? Not banned in the initial opener here. Same with the last game, was not banned. I think, did Wisp make it through just completely?
I feel like it's only played as a core, right?
Yeah.
And I think
So
Anna is
support
probably
Wisp is dead? Is that what we're saying?
kinda, yeah. And I think Anna's the only one that practiced the core.
I think
IO.
like mid one played a lot of mid wisp and pubs. Of course, in Ana, IO as well.
Something tells me Miracle can play any hero.
Except
5 seconds remaining.
That was a bad performance.
That was a rough one.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Elder, okay.
First, that's so Southeast Asian.
We saw him first banned in the last game, too. He's been quite popular. Every TI, this dude just comes out of nowhere, it feels like.
I'm surprised Shaker's not picked up more.
Similar to Naga, right? It's like the lock, the teamfight control, the
Black,
the
you've played
reset.
in basically every region.
Yes.
Can you pick a hero for each region?
10
It's hard now because people are a lot more daring. Like in China back then, it was just
5
Magnus.
seconds remaining.
Overall, one hero per region.
Welcome back, Landlubber. Getting
I need some time to
turn to
invest.
pick.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Oh, there's Hey! All right, sniped it.
Gyro IO
Oh, it is a
back in
support.
business.
You asked about
Wait,
this earlier.
Who said support IO's dead? Shane?
Yeah.
Can you
Hey,
explain
this
yourself?
could be
He said
a
it,
fake
and I
out,
said yes.
though. This could be a fake out.
A fake out.
So you think it's core gyro and core wisp?
I mean, I'm not saying that's
It
the
could
kid,
be
I'm just saying
support
there's a
gyro.
possibility.
And
Yes.
support.
Support
like
gyro,
different roles now.
It's all magic damage.
When
I
was
can see it.
support gyro a thing? It was definitely a thing for a while.
Very
I could play that at TI3,
Yeah.
I think.
Really?
Yeah.
5
I've definitely
seconds
cast a
remaining.
couple support gyro games. It's never really that
Let's not hold
impressive,
out for that
but-
one.
You're just a hater. It's really impressive.
I mean, it does a lot of damage in the early levels, and then
And
I
then you
don't know
scale
what
like
it
a position.
does. You scale.
Yeah. That hero needs a GPM talent, and it can be support.
Fair.
Do you guys miss Tiny IO?
Dire
Yes.
ban.
A lot, actually.
I missed the old tiny axe, to be honest.
It felt
Yeah,
like a
same.
different, like, kind of game.
Yeah.
You know, there was just this unique part about this one type of game.
Oh, you can still play it though. Like IO tiny middle is still as deadly as it was before.
Is
But people
the
are just too scared to
is
try
the new
it.
tiny Ags better?
It's
it
different.
It does a lot. It's way different, but it does a lot of damage. I thought it was pretty ass until I saw it in action. And it's
10 seconds.
So does Sunfen. Is it
How
up
did
on your
you
rating
know?
now?
How did you know that?
5
Because of
seconds
your rating.
remaining.
Your
Oh,
axe
the-
rating.
All right, the thing you have to understand about the rating, there's two things. The criteria is different than
Radiant's
what people
turn to
realize,
ban.
because they don't read the criteria, which AKA you,
Yes.
okay? And
How dare you start talking about the Ags ratings?
yes, how dare you bring that up? Plus, the average Ags in the game is really good these days. It's not like the old days where average is garbage. Right?
Oh, okay.
So if it's in the middle of the pack, it's still really good. Like there's only like 5 to 10 that are like and only one that's like atrocious.
10
which is like-
seconds.
Lycan, yes.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. Your ratings are always spot on.
5
Actually, when I
seconds
think
remaining.
about no, I'm serious. When I think about Axe, on any hero, I always check out your ratings.
Thank you, Black.
And then like your explanation why it's good or bad.
What a great sellout there. I appreciate
I might not always agree, but it's a good starting point.
Is this because we told you said no too much?
Yeah, what's happening here? I'm super confused.
I can't be positive, I get flamed. I can't be negative, I get flamed. I get flamed no matter
this time around, I did consult some pro players. I had to ask Weehaw specifically about Meepo, and I did not contact you.
I know, why not? I play a lot of these heroes.
I knew that anti-mages was not so great.
Yes, but I play other heroes too.
Oh,
The Dire get a ban.
Funny story here, before we continue with the draft, guys. First time I cast Black, it was in the TI qualifier, I can't remember what year.
Did you play anti-mage?
You were playing Naga Siren, actually.
Oh.
And it was in this meta where the games go really long. And you bought a, first item, drums, okay?
Yeah.
And literally,
Oh, to farm the jungle?
the
Radiant's
entire
turn to
game,
ban.
you did not use drums. And I kept mentioning it over and over. Is he going to use his drums? Is he going to use his drums? You ended up getting to a point where you were 6-slotted. You replaced the drums, and you still had not used it once.
I thought I'd
I
used
was
it once to farm
amazed.
jungle
So
before I
think
sold
so?
it. Yeah, I'm not sure.
But you didn't use
one
it.
time when I was casting Black with Merlini, you were playing Naga, and you went drum first item, and then you didn't use it in the first team fight after the drum came out, and then you used it to farm
5
jungle.
seconds
And
remaining.
this might be
Merlini said, I bet he did that so when his team looks at him, they won't say, why didn't you use your drums in the team fight? Yeah. That was some Merlini flame
it's
right
true
there.
though. Like it's so toxic when your team does that. So I saved the team atmosphere. Did we win that game?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I forget everything about the game except for that.
I think you won the game.
Of course we did, because drums are overrated. You just build them for stats.
I mean, this was like a Star Ladder qualifier or some shit 5 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, the games are so easy. You give them a handicap.
In your
Radiant's
entire
turn
career,
to
have you
pick.
ever purchased the drums again?
Dire's turn to
replenished
pick.
it?
Like once.
Once, okay.
I actually got a lot better at using drums because I pressed the button now.
Oh, that's good.
It's very hard.
So you finally bound that to something. I see.
Okay, no, but if you play hero and you don't build the item like a lot, you just kind of follow other people, you will forget to use certain
yeah, of
items.
course.
Like if I build Guardian Greaves on SF, for example, I'm more like the the right click SF. I don't use it. I'm a team like, why don't you use it? I'm like, oh shit.
So if you go to Magic Field,
5
Shadow
seconds
Fiend
remaining.
requires Blink, Eul's, E-Blade. You're just going to forget to use all of
No,
them.
I do that because
Okay.
I press my buttons really well, if I know that I need to press them.
All right, well, Tidehunter's been picked up for Liquid, so they're going pretty hard team fight here.
Yes. Do you
Pretty
like
exciting. It's okay. We saw in the last match, having that big cooldown to fight around can be a little bit of a double-edged sword. I think in general, I probably prefer to draft heroes that aren't so cooldown reliant, but
He's good against
Tide's
ET,
good.
right? You put
Yeah.
him to sleep, he gets him down.
What are your guys' favorite counters to IO +1 these days? Like back in the day, it was Disruptor, Witch Doctor, things like that. I mean, ET's not bad.
Disruptor's still really good. Warlock.
Okay.
Disruptor's especially good against Tide, right? Because it has the consistent silence.
Yeah.
this is a weird one, but I
Ember's
actually
good.
kind of like Lina a little bit because she has the burst damage to finish off kills sometimes. She's got an AoE stun if they're not careful. Seen her do
Radiant's
okay.
turn to pick.
Enigma is good.
Enigma's a good one. Yeah. Okay.
Also good
Especially
against
with-
Tide.
This is
Yeah.
a lot of team fight in this.
Same concept, right, as the Disruptor.
You're right.
Thank you. Oh, my, look at him go.
Well, without the send back though.
as
without
in,
the
like, the
setback.
Glimpse is
consistent
really
lockdown.
good. Yeah, the static storm.
Yeah.
Very true.
Why is the Earth like
10
coming out
seconds.
beneath Enigma?
It's a
I guess
black
it's
hole.
a black hole, yeah.
Oh, it's pretty damn strong.
He's
5
a primordial.
seconds.
It's the
remaining.
only hero that does that.
Isn't
Primordial.
Leshrac also a primordial?
No,
No?
No, he's
What
not an Underlord.
he's not an Underlord.
Oh,
He is
sorry.
not an Underlord.
He
We're
would be so
talking about
broken. If he was an Underlord, what would he have? Probably Pulse Nova.
Enigma is a primordial shaman now.
I saw that. I wasn't
Shaman.
happy with that.
Yeah, shamans are garbage, so he went down.
And
to
they changed Shaman to be 3?
yes,
Come on.
it's bad.
Come on.
Fnatic have a very celestial draft right now.
Yes.
Very true.
Kind of outer world types.
So they need a TB as well.
Sure, yeah. Give me like a TB Venge. Let's go full space dudes.
Space dudes.
Yeah, it could work.
What about
It would actually make
OD's a
sense.
Space dude.
It would actually make sense.
Has Venge been picked up much at all in the TI group stage?
Are you, you talking about just to get rid of the black hole, yeah?
Or just, well, just sort of in general, but that is definitely a good counter.
Yeah. Or Rubik.
Rubik's the most fun one.
Yeah.
And gets
But-
those
but-
Shreks done. Ooh.
But GH plays both IO. It could be a co-IO.
Dyer's
Kuro
turn
plays
to
with it
pick.
sometimes. too.
I mean, this is the, whatever. I'm
feel
not
like-
happy with this.
Liquid's
What?
draft just feels so safe right now.
Position 5 Shaman is meh.
No. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, no, you need items on that hero. Otherwise,
need
you're
BKB.
actually not a factor in the game. You
Yeah.
need Blink, Edelman's BKB.
But Black, you can hit level 6 and then clear like a triple stack of Ancients with your ult and power farm your first item.
I mean, you could, but there's Gyro who will
seconds.
farm that.
I'm sorry. I thought
Maybe.
we established that Gyro was a 5 this game.
5
We
seconds
talked
remaining.
about it, we didn't establish it.
It was one of the first things we talked about.
We threw it out there.
Here's the Radiant
I mean,
Band.
right now there's no
Timber
Weehaw
saw.
hero, right?
Okay.
Weehaw does not have a hero right
So
now.
you talked about good anti-wisp heroes. I think Timber fits the bill.
They're not bad.
AoE, mobile, burst.
I feel like Timber is such a throw hero, to be honest. Like, you get a lead early, and then you just lose.
The only Timber player I actually like and I'm scared of is Forev.
Ice
about
Ice, Timber, God.
That's true. That's true. I haven't. Does he still play it regularly? I guess I just haven't cast Fnatic as much.
I don't know if you guys
5
ever seen
seconds
Moon play
remaining.
Timbersaw, but he's pretty good.
Moo.
Moo was also good. Yeah.
It was like the only hero he played for all of TI.
Yeah, with nobody banned it for some reason. That's why we got second at TI, man.
How do you feel about that? Would you
Well,
rather have been first?
well, I didn't get any of the prizes.
Dyer's band now.
You didn't get your 10%?
Sure didn't.
Well, what are you doing?
No comment. That's probably the best way to say it.
Okay,
I
Shane,
did not negotiate the
What's
contract. Let's just say that.
would you rather win top 3 in a single elimination bracket or get second place?
Second place?
No. You feel so much worse when you lose
10 seconds.
No,
in the
I'll-
final than getting third place.
I think.
At the moment, of course.
5
take the
seconds
money.
remaining.
I mean, you're
Yeah, I think that's the.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
I
you
mean, we
guys
can
are just
interview
greedy
EG anytime we
bastards.
want.
Greedy? I
Wanna find
just
out.
You
want-
guys are greedy. I don't need you guys anymore. I'll
Very
solo
greedy.
cast this.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, what are they getting the last pick here, Black?
Don't
Let's
help
see
him
some
out.
predictions.
Don't help him out.
I mean, it's too late already. He already spoke. He broke the deal. So double lunch for me.
You just everything is food with you.
See, what does Liquid need?
Liquid needs.
They need a Weehaw hero.
Does Fnatic pick some like sniper or some random?
How's
thing like this?
Invoker, guys?
You can't pick sniper because you can get countered.
Don't
pretty
you
hard
just ban
most
Wind Ranger here?
of- Wind Ranger is.
Dyer's
They
turn
ban
to
I think
Razor
Razor's a better
instead.
ban, to be honest.
Against Weehaw?
I mean,
you sure?
he doesn't play Razor. Let's be real.
He doesn't. He
This
would
is
never
going to be a
touch that hero.
Meepo. This is going to be. Wait, is Meepo banned?
Meepo's
No.
not good against these
Meepo
heroes.
is
No
not.
way.
No, no
If you pick
way.
Meepo here, you lose.
Windrun. I'm just thinking heroes. he
All of the
plays.
heroes come through.
What did I say earlier? Invoker. What do you think of Invoker this game?
Invoker's alright. The lane's gonna be really good. It's quite good against Timbersaw.
The ice.
And
10
Electricity with Gyro
seconds.
is super good as well.
Alacrity with tied with the 25
5
talent.
seconds remaining.
Yes, because we're getting to that point.
We will.
Easily.
Tide carry is so fun.
No, tight mid is
It
way
actually
better.
is. It is really satisfying.
tight
to
mid
play.
is
Tight mid is way better than tight carry.
Well, you end up being a. I've cast your game when you went Tide mid. It was disgusting.
I went bonkers, right?
Fnatic.
Really
They
good.
probably watched the last game. They should probably pick a hero.
Yes.
Radiant's
Let's have
turn
no more
to pick.
disasters.
Kanka.
Admiral Conker.
I want to
Okay.
see a
Also good against Wisp.
I want a Monkey King. Does Weehaw play Monkey King?
Uh,
Monkey King is good against the entire lineup, pretty much.
I actually think Monkey King's pretty dumpster.
I don't think I've seen him play it. I mean, I'm sure he can play it, but it's not like the first hero that pops in my mind for a Weehaw hero.
I would pick Monkey ready.
What else could you pick? OD? Is
I mean,
OD?
OD
okay?
is really good.
10 seconds.
They could take Death Prophet as well. A
Yep.
little more push. Grab some
5
silence.
seconds
Give me
remaining.
some Invoker. Come on.
Choose your hero.
Necro.
Okay. That's
The IO Necro combo.
very interesting. He's the parrot too.
I hate
Oh,
that
it's the new
cosmetic.
Necro.
I
yeah.
love the parrot.
I hate the parrot.
It's amazing.
Black, can you just get out of here?
Dude,
I'm
What-
actually with Black on this
what
one.
do you hate
I
about it?
look
hate
at
this.
Look at it, okay?
It's stupid. He's not a bird. He's an old man.
Yes.
Well, he's wearing a mask.
Yeah, it's a mask of a bird.
So he's an old man role-playing as a bird?
Yeah,
That's
what's
even
wrong-
worse.
What's wrong with
Yeah.
that?
He's
Don't
wearing a
kink shame.
bodysuit.
Don't kink shame.
I mean, it's
man.
better than
Fair
Enigma.
enough.
That's basically the guy from 300. That's horrible.
I mean, imagine if they took
Oh,
Coddle.
yeah, I see it now.
Xerxes or whatever.
Get the spear.
Xerxes, yeah.
Imagine if they took Coddle and then just put that bird mask on him. Would you think that's cool
Yeah,
too?
that would be so fun.
Because that's the same thing.
That would
He
be
just
funny,
doesn't have a
though.
horse.
That would be funny because he's riding a horse.
Yeah, I think that's great.
I love. Okay.
What if
This
he's
logic-
You're
riding?
just a
5
masquerade
seconds
kind of
remaining.
guy.
Coddle should be riding a bird.
What about the Mirana bunny? That is so cute. Have you ever
Yeah,
seen
that's
that?
that's
Yeah.
a very rare. How much? It's like $500.
It's very
right?
expensive.
Yeah,
and I have like
really
10 of them.
I still use Jinky the Lion.
Send me one.
What am I getting in return?
Not
I'll get
food.
you dinner
We
tonight.
can guarantee you a double lunch.
An
All right,
extra-
gang, let's get some predictions. Best of one elimination. You've seen the drafts. Who's going to look smart?
I have to go for Liquid just because I said they would win TI.
Yeah, you said they're going to win TI.
Yes, I mean
Wow.
before TI started.
Okay.
Now obviously I look like I'm stupid, but
Well, you never know. I'm going
Yeah,
to
they
go
still
Liquid
could.
this game, but I'm scared of Fnatic's lineup, honestly.
I kind of like Fnatic's lineup.
I think there's a lot of pressure on DJ though to make things happen.
Well, all he has to do is BKB Black Hole Necro, right?
And Gyro.
Well, just
I mean, Io can just relocate the Necro out.
it's true.
I think there's a lot of pressure on him
Yeah.
to perform. But as
He-
DJ,
Yeah, he's kind of a good man to put the
DJ
pressure on.
Ardle, also known as Jardel Mampuzzi,
What?
that's his name.
What did you just say?
What?
You didn't predict it, sir.
Yes. Who do you think is actually going to win though?
Fnatic. Let's go.
Fnatic, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at
Of course.
I-
that.
I've-
Get the up close.
Got to go Liquid.
Okay, I'm actually not sure if that's what it is.
That's, I mean, they just turned him into a bird.
I'm fine with that still. That's even better, actually.
No limits. What is too far for you? Where do you...
Nothing is too far from
There is no
No?
end.
like, what if they gave Elder Titan a lunchbox instead of whatever he's
Dude,
holding?
that's a
Prepare.
He's kind of
great
folding.
idea for Midas mode.
Lunchbox Elder Titan? All right.
He's already holding a briefcase.
He's definitely just a bird. That's no mask.
How would you know?
Look, his eyes move.
Are you
Yeah, the eyes are what
Look at the. Check out Necrophos, please.
are you
Look at the
birdologist?
eyes. Look at his eyes. Black.
That is
Yes.
Yeah, he's just a bird, dude. He's just a straight bird. They're getting into this weird human-animal hybrid future.
I like it.
That
I
looks
don't
like
know,
me
man.
at night.
And he's
creeps
got
me
that
out.
new immortal as well, the rare one.
It's too cat dog-esque for me.
The rare one, the hands.
Yeah, his,
What a
his,
TV show.
I love the
Ghost
hands
Shroud.
that come from the
Yeah, it's-
bottom,
it's
from,
bottom.
from Hades.
Hades. Okay.
We should hire the guy that came up with cat dog. I feel like he would fit in at MOONDUCK really well.
Oh, that wasn't me.
He's got those kind of ideas, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
30
Terrible
seconds
idea.
to
The
battle.
really, really bad ones. Yeah.
That's just...
I mean, I love me some bad ideas.
I can't believe he pitched it to someone and they were like, "Yeah, this is great."
I
You
know, and they
like-
made like a lot of episodes. It actually, when I saw that Ogre Arcana picture, the
Yeah.
Slacks and Bulldog, I did sort of think cat dog when I saw that.
Is the winner already out of the Kana vote?
No, I don't think it's closed or announced yet.
It's
right?
usually at the end.
In a couple days, I think.
Yeah.
Ogre
Who do you
versus
vote
Wind
for?
Ranger.
Oh, they're going
Do we have
for
any
it.
Wind Ranger fans here?
And
Yes,
we're
me.
clear for
They're going for it.
Okay, Tide is dead.
He's fine.
He's a
actually dead.
Tide. He knows his
DJ's
limits.
I
not
could have
getting-
killed him.
Well, it's not going to skill anything, though.
What's up with this Tide cosmetic set? What are you doing?
That's
What are you
classic.
talking about? He's
It's the
got a-
Teenage Mutant Ninja
Oh,
got the
no, well, he was
backpack
like
on?
bugged out there in the light. Now he looks normal.
It looks like he has no eyes.
By the way, he's Tide Warrior now, just so you guys know.
Yes.
Tide Warrior?
He's
Yeah.
not a hunter anymore.
Yeah, he's not a hunter.
I've never seen that before. I looked at him now and I just think he looks like a snail without eyes. Has anyone else seen that?
A snail
Go back to
without eyes.
Tide.
All right, let's stop. Let's
I
just
mean-
stop it, Shane.
No, check it out.
Second.
Can you see the snail?
No.
No, he's a turtle.
Yeah, okay. He does sort of look like Gary from SpongeBob
Yeah.
without eyes.
Yeah.
I see what you're getting at.
What?
I don't know
Gary?
if- Gary the snail?
Oh, I like Gary a lot. I like SpongeBob even more than.
Very deep. My favorite character is the pet that doesn't talk.
I do agree with Black, though, not to get on topic again. I apologize. That Rasta position 5 is pretty underwhelming.
Yeah.
Like, Kuroki's not going to get much farm this game.
And
Even though
when-
it is a hero that can farm, right?
And when you're trying to shackle someone without items, you just die in like half a second.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. I think Rasta should take the first Ancient stack instead of Gyro. I think it's worth it to let that hero get a little bit of farm. Even if he's 5, if it's a double stack, just drop the wards right when you hit 6 at 10 minutes. Gyro's
was
still
it?
kind of doing stuff in lane around that time
Was it
anyway.
Theban that used to do that?
Yes.
When he played with TNC,
A
right?
lot of people did that.
Yeah.
There's Saxa does it like every time he plays Rasta, I think.
Saksa is more of a 4, right?
Yes. And so it's
It's more of a
different.
3. Let's be real.
That's true. He's like a 3.5.
Yeah.
Very greedy.
Kind of like Tim's. A lot of teams now run this like quadruple core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Kuroki is definitely the 5. That's
Yes.
the issue.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
There's a plot twist anyway. Kanka's gonna steal the.
Step lively now. Your
Oh man,
admiral on board.
okay. Now you're flooding back memories to me. I watched you play Tide mid and then Kunkka mid, and you destroyed so hard.
Thank you.
I think did you get Radiance on Kunkka? Was that it? Yeah.
That was faster than the Alchemist.
Yeah, that was nice.
I'm telling you.
You're supposed to be humble, by the way, when I compliment you.
Yes, that was nice.
No,
I'm so good.
no, I'm telling you. Next season is my season.
Yeah.
Are you gonna sponsor me
With what?
with your money?
What money? I lost it all in captain's draft, bro.
You have more hope me sponsor.
I mean, you have more money than me.
I don't know about that.
I'm just rich in awesomeness.
You should ask Valve to create a team for you. Just like a
That would be
Legends
sick.
team.
Yes. And they give me everything I need.
Everything.
Yes.
Whatever. There's 2 meals.
A lot
for
of
each
meals.
meal.
2 meals each meal. I need headquarters in Seattle.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yes. Gaben as my coach.
Wow. He's just going to have you pick Sand King every game, though. So.
Doesn't he play Weaver now too?
Does he? I don't know. I couldn't tell you, buddy.
Briefcase man.
Which team do you prefer in the laning stage?
I think pure laning stage. I mean, as we see right now, Liquid is winning.
Can you look up where Tide is for a second?
Yeah, I mean, he's just cutting creep waves.
He's just chilling.
That's what you have to do against a Timber, because you can't lane,
Yeah.
and without creeps, Timber actually can't really hit the
But
tower.
like, I feel like Tide benefits a lot from this as well.
Yeah, he's almost level 4 already. He's doing great.
I'm very interested by this Enigma positioning, that he's farming the jungle there.
He's just trying to screw with Weeha a little bit.
Instead, he's going to feed Eidolons. If I'm the mid player right here, I would tell him
To what?
to not do that again, please.
In them exact words?
Yes.
So one thing I do, even though I haven't personally seen Weeha play a ton of Necrophos, one thing that it does provide him is, we've talked about his weakest point of his game is laning. I feel like Necro is a decent laner. Like, he'll live through most
It's
engagements.
kind of boring though.
It is. It's not like his flashy type of hero.
And I
right, for
feel
sure.
like he's the kind of guy that
Necro's not
he'll
boring.
actually just get frustrated with being bored in a game.
Yeah, that's
like-
Weeha.
Like no matter
how's
what.
Necro boring?
Well, in the way that he's not like Ember Spirit Invoker, all these like Meepo, complicated.
But he's fun in his
interesting-
own way. Like, you run into 4 heroes, you don't die.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not really.
Yeah, but it's not Weeha's place.
no, not at all.
Well, you want to win TI, you got to adjust.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It's fair.
That's why he only got 2nd place. Pick Slark mid.
I mean, he played Sky mid.
Yeah, he loved. That's his favorite hero, Skyrim.
Yeah, I think Sky mid is so good.
Yeah. How would it have been this game? That doesn't look that bad.
Not
does it,
good,
does it?
not good.
Really?
And you
Really
can't
good
lane against Kanka.
Timber? Oh, in the mid lane, yeah.
Yeah, Kanka is
he
actually
owns you.
Yeah, he destroys you. He pulled him back quite late.
Oh my. That is a lot of damage.
Yeah,
You can get
that's
it back
alright.
though.
I'm Necro foes. Every creep kill gives me 50 HP. Oh, I'm full health again.
It does have the level advantage right now, though, so
Yep.
still doing fine. Torrent will miss.
Step lively now.
This matchup is
Our
really hard
idol
for
is on
Kanka.
board.
Yeah, the burst damage is not enough to take out Necrophos.
Yep.
He could just heal up.
Also, you can't guarantee you get all the last hits with the cleave because he heals them.
Wait, they have a carry Lash.
Structures are
Okay, I actually think
Oh,
Fnatic's draft is terrible now. I didn't realize. There's actually no chance they can win.
Step
No
lively
chance?
now.
No
Your
chance.
Come on.
admiral is on board.
0.
I mean, carry Lash with a Kanka middle is like, where's your damage coming from late game?
From your carry left.
You get 1 BKB,
Kanka middle.
the entire lineup does no damage.
Oh, you still have the Edict Talon.
Wow.
The 25 talent?
Yeah.
It's very good when once you're 25.
Takes a while to get there though. I don't know. DJ's gonna carry them. He's nearly got the Midas going.
Oh, he's going Midas. He knows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got this. He actually will turn into the 1 position.
Yeah, that happens quite a bit.
Imagine trying to kill Tide with
We're
an
going to see
idol.
the X.
Well, they have
into boat.
Ice Ice
Mind
Ice here too.
control. He'll crack and shell a lot of that off into the stun duration, but he looks good. Oh, he actually misses
Ooh.
the Timber Chain. But
First
it's
one.
still a
Just
first blood.
Question is it worth it? I would say no.
Really?
Because you give up your mid lane, you give up your bot lane, basically.
Fair.
On the top lane now. Looks like Jab will be taken out. That's the carry Lesh that Black so hates.
Yes.
He's a big no-knower for that.
No, carry Lash is really good if you have like a mid carry here, like
All right,
Medusa.
what, if you could have picked the lanes with this composition,
Would you ascend the
I
Shrek
mean,
mid?
that's why I don't agree with the Kanka pick. I think something like a Medusa or something, if they're planning on the carry Lash, is much
a
more
hard
sound.
carry man. This tower is taking an absolute beating. There's going to be a little bit of resistance from Jabs TPing in.
You need to kill a catapult. Kill a machine.
Not in deny range yet.
Yep. Sentry ward.
Yeah.
It's gonna get denied though. Oh, he didn't deny it in time.
Radiant's bottom tower
128
faces
goals is a lot.
stiff wind.
Experience too.
It's more than 100 and less than 150.
Radiant think fortification can save Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Always a point of the game where both towers just seem to be
Under pressure.
under pressure at the exact same
Yeah.
time.
But they have nothing to pressure the Necro out of lane with, whereas top tower they can't really defend.
Dire's top tower is gone.
Yep. Liquid takes tier 1 top very easily.
Resulting in a 1k gold lead minute 7. Could this be the turning point?
Punka's here. He's going to get a torn off. It's going to hit Miracle.
Incredible.
GH still
Oh, no.
level 4 along with Miracle himself. X marks the spot into Torrent. A lot of Rocket Barrage damage, but that's going to be a very easy turnaround for Fnatic.
Imagine being level 4.
Yeah,
Minute
that
7.
is, I mean, Io's a higher level than him now.
Yep. Who's the real carry?
We'll find out soon.
We will. I mean, we saw GH go Desolator on Crystal Maiden in that amazingly riveting game yesterday.
That was hype.
Yeah.
Which they ended up narrowly losing.
Narrowly.
It was super close.
It was a very, very close game. Weeha is going to be rushing a Hood.
He's gonna get a beating right now.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. Splitter connects, Midnight Pulse is there, a lot of pure damage.
They actually have so much AoE magical damage.
That is, this Necrophos pick is questionable.
I think they only picked it because of IO, right? They wanted the double heal.
Sure.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah,
tower
that will be pretty
faces
dirty.
If one double, he just put 10 mid.
Ice, Ice, one of his patented heroes. When you think of Ice, what hero comes to mind? Mine is actually Tide.
Only because he taunts
Yeah, he
so
taunts
beautifully.
constantly.
Taunts all the time.
Yeah. DJ picks up the Midas, so
Yes.
9-minute mark.
Not
Yeah.
using it though.
Well, there's no
Give it a second.
The creeps hadn't spawned yet.
Well, that's
boy.
because he didn't plan ahead. You don't farm the camp if you get a Midas.
Well, isn't it better to farm it and then
No,
get
you,
two
you, could have,
camps?
you could have still farmed it. Just leave the big creep Midas it, it respawns. Efficiency.
All right.
I mean, if anybody knows efficiency when it comes to farming, and only farming, it is Black.
I mean, you're just mean to me, but that's all right.
What? That's a compliment.
Nope.
Well, you said that's the only thing you can do.
No, that's not a
That was the
compliment.
nice way of saying it.
You're
if you
useless
word
at
it that way,
everything.
It's not a compliment.
I think you're good at everything, Black.
It was a backhanded compliment.
What am I good at?
Dancing.
Yes.
You're good at being energetic. actually.
Yes. Yes. Very energetic.
You're good at flexing your calves as well.
Oh, yeah. Give us a flex there. Oh.
And they paused the game for my flex.
Yeah, they all wanted to see.
CS leader is actually Kunkka mid, surprisingly.
I mean, Kunkka as a hero just farms really, really fast, like all these neutral camps.
Just keep jumping.
Yep.
There we go.
All right, when it comes to team fights in the mid to late game, you got some crazy ones on both sides. Obviously, Enigma is probably the most prolific. Would you favor Fnatic as a result of that?
Yeah, I think as soon as Enigma has a BKB, it's going to be incredibly
He's
hard
going to
to
have it
team fight.
real fast, too.
We'll see what he goes bring first. The sound is so annoying.
The Rocket Barrage.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We
Weeha's
has
gonna be in
on the
trouble.
feed train again.
Tier
Ooh,
1
nice
fine.
catch.
tower's dead. The Black Hole's going to be used. Mike's
damage,
coming
though.
in.
No
Does
damage,
have
though.
Ravage. It connects on a couple heroes. And the turnaround with the Reaper Scythe is there, but Weeha does die right before that.
In comes the boys.
1 for 1, and now the Leshrac will fall.
They were a bit slow with the relocate.
Yeah, a little bit.
I feel if they were there like
I think they
3 or 4
used the
seconds ago.
shrine, right?
Ah.
I want to say.
Okay.
They were out of mana.
Their structures. Attack
I really hate
Back.
Thunderbolt
Oh,
here.
Dubu.
This is dead.
Some trouble.
He's
Gonna
fine.
attempt to TP out the balls. Yeah, spirits are enough.
Can you not question me, please?
Oh, the ward trap by Kuroki.
And then you just face boot out of it.
Yeah, that is a counter, no doubt. The torrent not going to connect. Homing missile is on its way. He's going to try to bottle up. Mindcontrol is really going after him here. Gush is there. It's like Ice is going to take a little bit.
What
of
level's the
damage.
rocket?
Oh, he's going to be fine. Kunkka will live through the day. Miracle
Ice
and company
Ice?
will finish off Ice as a result, though.
It feels like they're really exploiting the old Enigma here.
Yeah,
You know,
now that
he's-
it's down.
He's not able to do anything. He just, use Black Hole bottom and now he's done for a while.
Enigma is doing the wrong thing. When you don't have Black Hole, you need to be pressuring towers and kind of throw your body away.
Not jungler, basically.
Not jungle, yes. Because, like, look at the way the bottom lane is. He also knows it now. Listening to me, obviously.
Dire's middle tower
Hacker.
is under pressure.
Makes sense.
Dire's
Yes.
middle tower just got
There's the
knocked
hood for
down.
Weeha.
You think he's gonna use drums to farm jungle?
I'd say he'd actually use it in team fights.
Yeah, I think
Unusually.
It's very unusual.
It is.
It's actually a good play. I might want to do that.
He's got all his items queued up as well. He's going to be going Ags and BKB.
I like this. It's very easy for us.
Yeah. Thank you.
You probably won't buy Ags.
He will. Why not?
You think so?
Yeah.
Before BKB?
I mean, yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Because you have IO.
Yeah, BKB, I think that's fine, right?
I think BKB always first.
I mean, IO makes you survivable, and it feels like you get better value BKB the later
I mean, you farm it out faster with the axe. And your main objective with IO Gyro is to outfarm the enemy. Because really, if they go late game here, I feel like Fnatic is like
Yeah.
they need to black hole twice with like Aghanims, Refresher, Enigma.
Alright.
As I said, lots of pressure on him.
Like a drunk sailor.
Like a drunk sailor.
Jabs is, you're just going to repeat the... You know, you should make an announcer pack. Where
I
you
should.
Where you do impressions
Honestly, I should do a lot of
heroes.
things, but Valve is just not letting me do it. I think
Not letting you?
I could make so much money for them. Easily.
All right, give me some ideas, buddy.
I don't need ideas. I just need them.
No, we want to hear your ideas.
You need them to do the work, is
Yes.
what you're saying.
I mean,
So they come up with the ideas,
they
they
come up-
do the work, and you get paid.
No, they come up with the ideas, and I put it into work, like into motion.
Give
So-
me an example.
You give me an example.
What about
All right, this conversation's over. So,
Wow, 4-5 at 13 minutes, gang. You see a lot's happened.
that's an interesting game. I mean, this is one of those games where both teams have a lot of team fight, and it's just going to blow up. sooner or
Yeah.
later.
They were on the Roshan.
Or
Probably.
neither of them are going to team fight, because they're scared of the enemy's team fight. And they never team fight.
But they're just GG.
No, they just don't team fight.
You think it's likely there'll be no team fights in this game?
Oh, there was already a team fight.
Scanning for
Okay.
enemies.
So your statement cannot be correct.
It looks
Valve, please hire this man.
He's clearly very gifted at his job, and any task you give him, he just
Really?
nails.
Like, there's nothing I can't do.
it looks like the Timber had a really good start, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, he had the lane solo, basically, full free farm.
Yeah, but we know it's Timber sauce. So.
Exactly. This is like the Timber classic. You dominate early, mid-game looks pretty good, you die once or twice, and then you can't go high ground.
Is he going to die right now?
No,
Good observation.
thank you. You're wrong.
I asked a question. How can I be wrong if I ask a question?
Radiant's bottom tower faces a
You're pretty
stiff
toxic,
The
to be
wind.
tier 2 towers under peril now for Liquid.
Under peril, I like
Yeah.
that.
Use that in
Peril.
your announcer pack.
The peril prevailed.
Bottom tower has fallen. Dire structures
But now the
are
tier 2 tower is taking some damage, Black.
Yes.
For the Dire squad this time.
What do you think about that?
It hurts, because it's a living tower. It actually has feelings now.
But the old towers didn't feel bad.
Exactly.
under attack. Dire's
Makes sense.
top tower
Somebody call
is
PETA.
about to take the plunge.
Somebody call PETA.
This should not be a thing.
Wow, yeah, that
Yeah, I
is pretty
agree.
annoying.
I agree. It's really obnoxious.
Just
So what
like
fixes it? Just Lesh has to
Have
be in
vision.
vision for it to work?
Yeah.
But then it nerfs the hero so much, you can't chase heroes in the jungle anymore.
Maybe it only works on buildings. Problem solved.
Wow.
Still let it work
Easy.
on heroes?
Yeah.
But it's not elegant. It's not an elegant solution.
They should
Is
hire you.
anything in Dota elegant?
Yes.
Everything.
You steal 4 int when you have to tell them.
When you have what?
When you have to tell them. You steal 2 more int. 2 plus 2 is 4.
Yeah, that's not what I was thinking when I thought elegant, but sure.
I'm so confused.
Radiant's
Okay.
top tower
That's your problem.
Oh, DJ might get caught out here. He's going to
He's
attempt
fine.
to TP out, and
It's
all right,
Tibu
homing
tier.
missile too slow.
What does that mean, Black?
It's
You
super
mad or not?
Mad or not?
Yeah, are you like mad?
Oh, like are you mad, bro? Kind
Yeah.
of deal? Okay.
That's
Mad,
cool.
bruh. At TI9, OG spammed it all the time. When they played against LGD in the finals.
You
So
mad,
that's
bro?
how they tilted.
I mean, just mute them.
What's the story with this Konka? First item,
Vessel?
Vessel,
Yeah, against the Necro, you need it.
and
This build's
And
actually
IO
been a
too,
lot
right?
more popular. We saw it a lot in the qualifiers. Ouch. Savage.
Very impactful.
And Leshrack's in a lot of trouble. Abed looks to be fine.
Radiant's top
and
Oh,
they
man,
Look
stomp
at that
walk
echo
away.
stomp. Jeez.
He dies, bro. That's a worst.
That's super
He should have Necro ulted him. Just to make, if you Necro ult supports all the time, they feel terrible.
Yeah, that's true.
But the demoralization factor?
Yes, because he would be dead for like 60 seconds, even if he's level 7. How does that feel?
Bad.
Yes.
Look at that drum on cooldown. Do you notice that?
gyro?
He only
Yeah.
used it once though in like 9 minutes.
In the team fight, though.
And there wasn't team.
Yeah, he just used it, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just used it.
I'm pretty
Ags
sure he used
first?
it to farm.
No, he used the.
Alright,
team fight.
alright. We do the replay review later.
we can check it right now, actually.
No, please don't.
No, please don't.
Another what feels like sort of a classic BO1 main stage elimination match.
Everyone is scared.
Playing
I mean,
very safe.
I don't think either of these teams were really expecting to be in this, especially
No.
this early, right?
No.
Certainly not.
What was the major Fnatic one? Or did they come second at something?
They didn't win a major.
I could look it up for you.
They got
did.
third, I
They
think.
got third?
Yeah. There was the other major.
Okay.
Before Russia.
Yeah.
Finally have a team fight here, looks like.
Black
hole
hole.
onto 2 into the boat. Looks like we're going to finish off with the Rasta and the gyrocopter. Jab's taking a lot of damage from
Mind
the
control's
Serpent
so
barely live though. Killing spree. And it looks like Leshak finally falls on the backside.
He got
So it's a
Reaper
2 for 1.
Well,
Yeah, that was
70
a
seconds.
dead for 70.
I mean, that's
Feels
not a
good.
support though.
Ah, it's still dead though.
So your math was incorrect.
No. That's 2. I'm keeping track. I have 3 more jokers.
So we've seen a couple team fights already, surprisingly.
Yes.
There
was
Already
Now that Black Hole is
pipe.
down, does Liquid group up and start taking some towers again? They don't have Rasta wards, but
Yeah, it's kind of tough. What does the Enigma have? What item builder do you go for
He's
here?
farmed.
Just Midas, Blink, BKB. All right,
Yep.
standard stuff, but quite good.
Standard. Very greedy.
Well, they're regular Enigma items, though.
How does
yeah, there ain't no Skull Basher, that's for sure.
it's pretty good. Skull Basher.
I mean, is it? I mean,
Yes.
what makes it greedy? They went for the Blink Dagger so early?
No,
He went
cut.
naked Midas.
He went naked might as well food.
Yeah, Enigmas love that shit, though. They'll go for it if they can get away
I'm
for
sure,
it.
but it's
away with it.
It doesn't mean he's not greedy.
Okay.
I like going naked might as on AM, but it's not good.
You'd do it if you could.
I do it even if I should.
Is about to take the plunge.
Why is Kanka not going Radiance? Give me some deeds here.
I think it's too slow.
They needed Spirit Vessel. But
Yeah,
not
but I mean
Chance.
after Spirit Vessel.
Didn't you buy Spirit Vessel into
Yes.
Radiant?
I had it minute 16. Very, very fast.
Very good. Very efficient farm.
But I was very active on the map too. You saw the game.
Valve, give this guy a team, please.
Yes.
And
No, looks like
double
Necro
dinner.
wants the
And
Radiance.
Sunshine wants to be my manager, please.
Manager? No.
definitely
no.
no. You don't want Shannon
I'll
as
be
your
an
manager.
owner if you want.
You want to be? Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I would love to be owned by you.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
You already are in this cast. Why?
Yeah. I am.
Enjoy it while you can.
You know, there was a point in my esports career, and I thought being a team manager was like the bee's knees. That was the dream that I always like. Casting was just a means to become a team manager, and then that bubble got burst after I met a couple team managers and saw what that life is like. And then Shannon, you told me that TI where you guys got second with Digital Chaos, and you had to watch the games behind the stage in like the little dungeon on a little tiny TV. You didn't even get to like
It was the
experience the event or like see any of the lights or watch it on the big screen.
This is an old NBA arena, and it was the locker room of the Seattle Supersonics, which are now the WNBA team. And that's, like, the arena was so bad. That's the reason they moved from Seattle, is because it was such an old, decrepit arena.
Yeah.
So I was stuck in the locker room for
Oh, boy.
hours on end. Very enjoyable experience. I couldn't hear the crowd at all.
That was the height
But
of
you
your
could at
life.
least see the games though, so you knew like the results. and
They
stuff.
had a Chromecast. Yep.
Oh, good.
That was nice of them.
Shout out to Google for that hookup.
Google.
It was all downhill from there.
Yeah.
What do you think? What is the best job in esports? It's definitely not team manager. I can tell you that.
Whatever
Definitely caster.
I do. No.
Is it? Play-by-play or analyst? Who's got it
I mean,
easier?
pro players.
OD Pixel or Fog?
I think analysts, like, we don't have to
Ops.
put in any work, you know, like, because we already know everything.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like,
I
you're
think play-by-play actually has the best job because you can't get replaced by some random pro that's more charismatic than you that quits.
true.
I could replace him
Why you here?
because I want to be here. I chose to.
Play-by-play is a low margin for error, though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
X
You can't mess up a lot.
into Shackle.
That's true.
And here comes the Gyro IO combo.
The
into
Reaper.
Reaper, and it is enough. Get the kill.
You know what that means?
74 seconds on the deck.
He's dead.
Yes, he's mega dead.
I definitely don't think players have it the best.
No.
Stressful life.
Player is way.
It's easy to look at the top 1% and go, oh, wow, you got $1 million in the bank.
Oh.
You're living the dream. But
If you're not tier 1,
getting to that point is so hard.
Yeah,
if you're
but
not
you
tier
guys
1,
are
it's
saying
almost
that-
impossible.
you
But
guys
if
are
you're tier
saying-
1, it's incredibly stressful.
That's fine, but you guys are comparing like commentators, tier 1 commentators. So why can't we say tier 1 players? It's the same thing. I think they.
I mean, we are talking about analysts and play-by-play.
Because
right?
in
I think
Dota,
analysts are much easier.
it's different. Where if you like place in a TI and become a millionaire, your life changes overnight. Your whole like
Yeah.
essence of being
That-
in esports is legitimized.
That sounds like the best job to me.
if you can get there, dude.
Fair.
Kind of unfair, actually.
It's very top.
I don't mind that. I like it.
Very
in
top
one
heavy.
way.
I mean, in this tournament, though, what top 12 gets, what, 500k?
Yeah, it's
No,
insane.
700k even or something like that. Pretty good money.
I still think it could be pretty top heavy and still be more distributed.
It's really top heavy. It's like, what, 50% for first place?
Is it 45? I think
Something
it's
like
just
that,
shy of 50. It might even be more than 45.
What did he get? Like 13 million or 14 million for first place?
Yeah,
I
it's
think?
it's like a staggering amount.
I mean, it's
of money.
peanuts for me, but
Of course.
No, it's like 15 because wasn't that the big thing? The winners now get over 3 million each. I remember
Okay.
seeing that tweet. I think from.
We
Wicked.
finally beat Fortnite.
Woo! Finally, after 1 month.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry. Fortnite's going to go the way of Apex Legends. Does anybody play that shitty game anymore?
Apex is legit. You watch your mouth.
you watch your mouth.
It's actually a fun game.
I'm sure it's fun. I don't think the esports going to be here in a year.
Yeah, we'll see.
So
More
a
farming?
lot of farming happening
Yeah,
here.
a lot of fun.
Remember, guys, we can 2x at any point.
No.
No, it ruins my immersion.
Yeah, see,
Okay,
the thing
all
is,
right.
you have to get through this stage, and then you truly appreciate when
It
it
is
Exactly.
true. It is true.
I mean, imagine you're the guys in the booth. You're like, oh, man, we got to get some more items here.
Yeah, I don't really know what that's like. My only experience was playing in the Captain's Draft show match, which was,
Do you lose?
what was that? Is it ability draft, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think my team threw, yes. We should have won, and then we let Jack carry.
My team threw. That means you threw.
They killed Jabs.
Yes.
That's a few deaths for
He's
Jabs.
the carry player, remember?
Yeah, that's
And look at his net worth. It's near the bottom.
Oh, we have in a bit of trouble. X into boat. Into the first damage. The counter initiation, though. Black Hole. It's going to be used solely on the Necrophos. They do find it. Looks like DJ was temporarily stuck in these wards.
They don't do
Liquid
enough
be able to
damage,
clean
though.
anybody up with a Hex just in time, actually. Beautiful timing from Kuroki. Timber Saw's doing,
Oh.
although he does
Nice
Timber
stomp.
Chain away. Can they actually catch up to him?
He gets up top,
Taking the
ice,
high
ice,
ground.
ice, throws the chakram. He's going to live. Wow.
Have you ever seen a game with this many people close in net worth?
Yes.
Really? It's pretty rare, though, right?
Yes. But it's really tight.
But the big difference is that Liquid's 2 supports are very underformed compared to the rest.
Radiant's bottom
I've
tower
never wanted
is
to kill
under
anyone as much as Black Hole.
Why?
What happened?
I can't say no, I can't say yes, I can't say anything.
You guys are on the same team.
Was
No.
the win rate
Not for long.
75% in favor of Liquid? 65% for Liquid.
64.
This is why. You can't just let it slide.
He's a stickler.
He really is.
Perfectionist. I like that word much better.
Oh, Necro with the, or Weeha with the
What's a stickler?
Radiant.
It's the same. Like, you're just like pointing out when something's like a little bit off.
Uh-oh, here we go. Set up in the mid. Ice, ice, ice. Getting low, but it's Timbersaw. He's tanky.
Nope.
BKB popped by Miracle. They are going to try to finish off the Timber. Reaper's Scythe secures the kill.
90 seconds.
Does have buyback.
Into Roche.
I don't know. These team fights feel like Fnatic just do 0 damage.
Yeah, of course. They need my axe, actually. And Kunkka didn't itemize to go for Radiant.
Yeah.
He has no damage. I really don't like this Kunkka item at all.
He's going for damage next.
But it's luck dependent. Like Radiant is actually sustained DPS.
I mean, the issue with having Lesh position 1 is BKB just counters everything.
Yeah, BKB counters Timber, Lash, and Titan. So not having a mid carry is pretty.
Fellas, if you want to get your lunch order in while we've got a little time in this game,
Oh,
there's
thank
a,
you,
there's a
Zyori.
DoorDash. So
Goodness.
this cast will get even more. I was hesitant to
Nice.
say that But I know how eager you guys are to get
This
your...
is the most professional cast I've ever done. I'm
Well,
ordering food.
Better now than when the team fights happen,
Are you
I
gonna
say.
order me the burrito again?
Enigma looking for... Now, let's keep our orders to ourselves, and I'll help carry us through
I
this
want
stage.
a burrito.
Do I get the tacos or the queso today? Okay, so Dubu, what's he got here? Some brown boots, that's great. Weeha working on the Yule Scepter.
Why is he going Yules? Because of Vessel.
You're right, Black. It is because of Vessel. You should have given me a second to answer that so I could have looked smart.
No, I looked at Shane. Sorry. I didn't know you could hear me. Sorry.
You also didn't give me a second to answer.
I mean, that's because you don't need a second. You're way too smart.
Ah, thanks.
GH
Dire's bottom tower is
looking
under
for a
attack.
Glimmer Cape. Actually pretty close to it.
That's me.
See what Liquid tries to do with this Aegis. Miracle maybe in some trouble. Pulled back. Big time damage, but GH is there. Tether is on. Ice, ice, ice. In hot pursuit, looking for that Wisp. Does find him. Maybe a tough kill, though. Back on the other side. Weeha now perhaps in trouble. Ravage from Mind Control. Connects on 4. It's a big setup. BKB's popped. There comes the Scythe. Black Hole. Is there an interrupt? It doesn't look like it. DJ sets it up, and now they should be able to finish off the Tidehunter. Gyrocopter coming back thanks to the Aegis of the Immortal, but Fnatic steamrolling this fight for now, and will start to disengage. They go 1 for 2 plus the Aegis. However, they do lose the Lesh, so not ideal.
I mean,
See that recap.
once Miracle gets this next DPS item, it's going to be a huge, huge difference. Just because he has that Axe, anytime he gets Black Hole, he's still going to be beating the crap out of Enigma.
Satanic is so good against Enigma on Gyro. You have the Axe. If you can press the Satanic before you get Black Hole, you actually don't die.
So what order do you go? You go Maelstrom, MKB, or Daedalus or something, and then Satanic?
You could potentially go Satanic after Maelstrom as well,
Okay.
if you're feeling like
It's
you're...
Satanic's nice just this gives you so much HP. Just makes you
I
super
would also
tanky.
give 50 damage. It's actually not a bad damage item anymore.
Yeah. Well, there's that Maelstrom up. So Fnatic maintaining this lead, 2K net worth, not huge as we get close to that 30-minute mark.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You're right, Suns fan. The hype is building. I can feel the tension. Your water's down here, bud.
Thanks. Thank you so much, sir.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge. Are Radiant using
I'm owning it right now.
echolocation?
Maybe a bit
Pretty
longer.
solid voice lines. Wow, 4K towards that refresher. This is a really farmed Enigma. Black, you're good with numbers. Can you explain to me why Enigmas with Midas still go for the GPM talent instead of CDR?
I do not understand either.
Isn't CDR more value? I think you get more gold with this build, but if you factor in the CDR on your Black Hole and your Midnight Pulse, that's the big one.
And Refresher.
And Refresher, and your
BKB.
BKB.
And your Midas.
And your Midas, right. So you're still getting some extra economy value. I always feel like the CDR is better, but I see the GPM picked up substantially more, at least in the games I've seen.
Yes.
Well, Miracle now. Does have the Maelstrom, and it looks like we'll be going straight for that Satanic, so you're right. As usual, Black, always right. Here we got a team fight, it looks like. Dubu will fall pretty much immediately.
Were you right or was I right?
Sorry, Black.
Were you right or was I right?
You were correct.
Oh, thank you, sir. That's because I'm just top tier carry. Everybody knows it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, I know exactly what Miracle's thinking. He's probably thinking right now, what do I build next? After Satanic.
Yeah, what does he build then? Daedalus?
Daedalus.
You don't really have any butterfly carriers, do you?
Yes, and no Radiance either, so you don't need MKB. Would you like to know more?
I'm just.
I think you explained everything.
Butterfly is actually pretty good too as a damage item,
Okay.
but
Do
you
you
have
like
nothing
the-
to evade.
Do you like the Radiance on Kunkka this late? Like,
No, it's way too late.
it feels like this item doesn't do much at this stage of the
You
game.
build a second item for sure.
Yeah.
Like you finish it at minute 20 or whatever, it's a really good DPS boost for your team. Well, he's actually building it now. No, there's no way to do that.
So Refresher on Enigma.
Yes.
Pretty early, feels like.
Pretty early, yes. As I said, like, a lot of pressure on this Enigma. He needs Aghanims next, and then he needs to be able to kill at least 2 cores with 2 black holes. But even then, if they buy back, then what do you have?
I think they're smoked right now, and Liquid might be in a bad position if they get caught out here. DJ wants to reveal the refresher. Ice will be initiated on. He's going to try to buy as much time as possible. He might die before that time comes.
Dead for a long
The
time.
Lotus Orb
110.
was applied, but won't do a whole
I
lot.
hate playing against Necro. It's annoying.
They're going to still go for this potentially.
110 seconds.
They can't fight unless you get like a 3-man black hole.
Jabs, BKB. It looks like Splitter will be dodged with the counter BKB. BKB on Abed.
DJ's looking for
BKB's
it.
everywhere.
Jabs
Down
just died.
comes down.
DJ's
Another
got
death
the
for
refresher.
Black.
Dead as well.
He didn't BKB in time.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
oh boy.
This game is done.
I mean, I don't know why you would try to fight this fight without your Timbersaw.
Impossible kill.
I don't know. They had time as well. They actually like walked in for like 6 seconds after he was dead.
But that's what I mean with this
They
lineup.
didn't do anything.
You're on like a huge timer, and you're under so much pressure to actually make it work somehow.
And now you reveal that you have refresher, even though you didn't use any black holes.
Yes.
So you're not going to get that surprise factor. And Kunkka still hasn't actually finished the Radiance.
I mean, there's no way you go Radiance at this point anyway. I'm not sure.
Oh, you just go straight Rapier or something? You have the Sacred Relic already.
I mean, you need
Nullifier?
Daedalus to make the Divine work.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He has the Sacred Relic. So
Yeah, but he doesn't have the Daedalus.
doesn't he just have to finish the
Finish
Radiance?
Rapier now without crit?
No, I'm not saying go Rapier. I
Or
mean,
you
that's-
just may finish it later. I
Yeah.
just leave it in the inventory like that.
Ah, okay. Well, that's interesting. All right, Tier 3 tower taking a beating, and Liquid actually going to get a Rax here?
Yep.
For sure.
The
Buyback's
Solar Crest
available
on
for
top
Ice
is
Ice
insane.
Ice.
There's no buyback on the Kunkka, though. Double black hole, so they need to be a little bit careful. I don't know who's going to do the damage if he gets off this black hole anyway.
Now he needs Axe. He needs to do the damage and the disable. He needs to do everything.
I think you're right. The Axe Refresher Enigma is disgusting in terms of damage.
It's like half health pretty much.
All right, well, DJ still sporting that refresher. Let's have to see if this ends up coming into play at all. I mean, it's a game-breaking item, though.
It
right?
is.
In theory.
But the thing is, Liquid really needs to mess up to get black hole.
Especially
Like
like,
three
more
heroes
than
or
3
so.
people. Yeah. You have to either be in Roshan.
Like right now, they don't have the damage to kill a Necro, Tide, or Gyro without the black hole.
And the Midnight Pulse on
Yeah,
top.
there's
And
no
they're not
way
BKB'd.
all the 3 cores get black hole together.
Yeah.
It's actually impossible. Unless they're all sitting in Roche and they're like,
I don't know.
come draw.
Just having a chat.
Yeah.
Oh, Miracle on the high ground.
Oh,
They're
starting
pinging him.
off the
Torrent's
turn.
going to connect. He's going to be able to BKB if he wants. He actually takes the brunt of the damage, though. He's actually just going to get wrecked.
Is it not BKB? I'm
No
very surprised.
BKB used and no
he had
buyback.
time. He had time to
Yep,
BKB.
he
Oh,
was
yeah.
moving.
He was moving.
I think he was waiting for the, wow, 3
The
heroes
tether?
killed in the blink of an eye, yeah.
No buyback either.
You can tether to BKB targets now, though, right?
No, you can't.
I thought they changed it that you could.
No.
No?
But once the tether started, he could.
But BKB, you don't need the tether. Just live.
Right.
Yeah.
BKB Satanic, you're good. You don't. Before it was very crucial because you get the axe effect, but you don't anymore. So it's actually not as important. You can as well just like tether to the Tidehunter or something.
Wow, look at Dubu's items. My
Yes.
goodness.
Yeah.
He's rich.
I mean, he's a Quelling Blade. It's pretty good.
All right, Roshan is up and they see it.
Why does he have a quelling blade?
To D-Ward.
Oh, yeah. We has nearly got the Radiance done. Or he does have it done, my bad.
He had it done like
Yeah, I was looking at the Kunkka's
50
inventory.
minutes ago, so.
Or with
I mean, I don't know how you
Yeah,
justify this item
gets
build right now. but- And they need a damage. Radiance at least gives something.
Yep.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Will we actually? I've seen games even with an early refresher pickup where you never actually see it used. 'Cause
On
they
an
just end
email?
up losing.
Yeah.
Especially in games like these where there's so much pressure on you, it's very hard to actually perform. I mean, I could do it, no problem.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. Well, Abed is going
He
to
might
get caught
BKB
out
this
here.
time.
Homing missile's on its way. Torrent's not going to connect. Does X Miracle back, so not sure if they're going to be able to find out here.
Someone
BKB
BKB.
pop.
Jab.
It's going to be Lesh yet again. Kuroki
Going
might
for
be the
Shadow
sacrificial lamb here.
It takes
He'll
so
be the
long for him
first
to
to
even
fall.
kill.
Yeah, it actually, that was insane. Is he glimmered?
With the impurity.
No, he's just really tanky.
Really tanky. Actually 2k health.
Ooh, IO. 150 gold per minute. Must be nice.
He took that over the armor?
Yeah.
I guess you're not core, it's justified. 15 armor is a lot.
Yep.
And he will be going for Butterfly and Miracle.
What's the other one? I think Sanking has
I mean,
10 armor.
You know, as I said, I'm in his head. I know what he wants. He knows what I want. We are in
It heals like the
constant
salty air.
talks,
If
you
you
know?
go, if you go straight, like, if you go late game with this build, do you replace Maelstrom with something? Do you actually upgrade to Mjolnir, or do you just put like the?
You want Daedalus and MKB
Yeah,
for
that's
the
what I
for the raw DPS.
So
Maelstrom
Maelstrom
is
is
just farming
It's like
item.
you're farming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And you pretty much almost never upgrade it, especially not with an IO.
Radiant's middle
not
tower
worth
is
it.
under attack.
Maybe is it not good against like Radiance? Like Timbersaw.
Maelstrom, I mean, you want the MKB,
Shrek.
right? MKB does more overall magic damage because of 75% chance to proc 100.
Even with all of this AoE damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
I mean, I feel like this is one team fight away from this.
Being over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mind control. He's gonna get X. Kraken Shell will activate, so no real stun from Torrent.
If Abed doesn't get a 4-man black hole, or not TJ, it feels like it's over.
And Miracle, he's doing a decent amount of damage to Ice, but it is a Timbersaw after all. Not a whole lot can be
G-Hate
done.
is
Jab's
going
actually
for
gonna mistime the split Earth just a bit. And pops the BKB for really no reason here. Now Miracle's gonna pop his BKB as Weehawk comes in with the Reaper Scythe. He will destroy Flashwreck. Black hole on nothing, but he
Black
does
on
have
nothing.
Refresher.
Yeah.
Just remember, Shane, don't be too sad, friend.
So sad. He's going back
We
in.
have a buyback onto Timbersaw. Here comes
He-
DJ
oh,
again.
no.
Black hole onto only one hero. Can they actually take him out? The Mind Control Ravage comes through afterwards. Buybacks galore from Fnatic. This looks to be just about it, as the Refresher was a disaster.
That's like half a person per black hole.
Wow.
I honestly think it's very, very difficult in that position to actually hit these black holes.
Yeah,
Of course, because everything depends on
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the pressure is on you.
And it's not even pressure. It's just like when Liquid knows, we just don't have to stand beside each other.
Like, you know, it's actually not, I don't believe it's actually him choking. It's just Liquid is playing the positioning game really well. Because all the 3 cores were split at all times. You could see whenever he black holed, there was actually only 1 core in range.
Yeah.
And you don't want to just black hole 1 core. You need 2 cores at least. Yeah.
Dyer's
And
middle tower is under attack.
I think it was just a hit or miss hero.
The way the Miracle's playing as well, he just like charges in, like miles ahead of his team, so he's never even close to anyone else.
And the problem is there's no real like pre-initiation for the Enigma to set
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
up.
exactly. No Sand King or something to
they're
just like
jumping
tap
in.
at them.
Yeah.
Are they go for Megas?
I mean,
Or not
potentially.
Megas, Throne even?
They know that Timbersaw doesn't have his buyback, I believe. He's still on timer. Yeah, 7 minutes basically. That's a big hero to be out. So they're gonna minimum a second racks here. They could just go for Megas. They could go for Throne.
I can't go Mega, so it's still tier 2 top.
Yeah, it is tier 2.
Oh, you're right.
What you want to do now is just like go for the tier 4s, do as much damage as possible. If they buy back, you go back. If not, you just end it, I guess.
It feels like they might be able to just end it. There's no black hole. What's Abed going? Abed basically tickles them.
Yeah, this is nothing.
Oh, actually, a Shadow Blade picked up on the Enigma.
Yeah.
But no black hole.
Yeah, no black
obviously.
hole.
6
Well,
seconds.
30 seconds. All right.
It's the last chance.
It's all on this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you see how split they
Miracle.
are. It's impossible.
Oh
Black
my.
Cannon is insane. They do get the kill onto the Kuroki. DJ gets off the black hole. This is on 2 this time, but it's canceled by the Reaper Scythe. That is just a gyrocopter Aegis. And I do believe this is going to be the beginning of the end, if not just the end of the end for Fnatic in this tournament. This best of 1. The team fight just was not there this time around for Fnatic.
Wow, what a hype closer.
Oh,
The buybacks go another black hole onto several heroes.
it's tight,
Is it going
but
to be enough? Looks like the throne will be destroyed by Team Liquid. So they
All right.
survive the very scary best of 1.
Liquid fans rejoice.
that was a weird game.
Yeah, it was really weird.
I honestly didn't
I
really
mean,
enjoy
I don't think it was weird. It's just
Didn't enjoy it. Is
I
that what
did.
you
I
said?
didn't enjoy it. No,
for
'cause-
for next draft was just bad in my opinion.
exactly, and I felt like nothing ever happened in the game. It just
Yeah.
felt like Fnatic never had a chance to fight
No,
Team
but that's the
Liquid.
thing. Like both teams just farmed. Liquid is completely fine with just farming because they have the late game. What does Fnatic have in late game? Like black holes. Just don't stand next to each
Yeah.
other. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Like there's just no damage at all. I don't know why they just kept farming. They didn't try to force any issues.